Hi guys, good morning to all of you. In this video, I will guide you to your first rental property. Rental properties are real estate assets owned by individuals or entities that are rented out to tenants for a specific period. These properties offer space for tenants to live or conduct business in exchange for monthly rentals payments. When we are talking about residential or home, there are single attached, a house that has your own door, windows, front, backyard. Ito ay nakatayo sa isang lote lang. I mean, individual. There is also what we call duplex, which is duplex. Meron tayong titawag dyan na may mga different kinds of duplex or models of duplexes, which we have provisions for loft and duplex homes with extension, and also two-story duplexes. It varies on what kinds of models they do offer from your developer. And we also have the townhouses, and for the condominium, we also have the mid-rise condominium and the high-rise condominium. What is residential rental property? Well, according to Investopedia, it refers to homes that are purchased by an investor and inhabited by tenants on a lease or other type of rental agreement. Residential property is property zoned specifically for living or dwelling for individuals or households. It may include standalone single-family dwellings to large or multi-unit apartment buildings. In order for us to have our first rental property, there are 10 questions that we have to ask ourselves if we are ready enough. Now, first question is like this. Are you debt-free? If you have unpaid credits on your card or a car loan that is not generating income, or there are children attending college soon that you will be need to finance, or you have unpaid luxury bills, then purchasing a rental property may not be the right move. Kung meron tayong other unpaid bills like sa mga cards natin, or meron tayong mga nautangan ng mga tao na may kailangan nating bayaran with interest, it's either 8% or 10% manto, we have to pay them first para mabawasan yung other expenses natin. Kasi yung mga interest na binabayaran natin sa kanila, dadagdag siya for us para mas dumagdag yung ating malaking expenses. Especially kung meron tayong mga anak na at mag-aaral sa susunod, mga papasok ng kolehiyo, and we have to budget for them para masada sila sa school. So we have to consider this. And also if we have unpaid luxury bills, like ginamit natin yung pera sa ating paggalamierda, paggalakwaza, biyahe sa ibang bansa, pumunta sa iba't ibang mga location, and so on, nungutang tayo pambayad ng ticket, panggastos natin doon sa area na yon, init na baon tayo sa utang dahil sa ating mga luxury needs and bills, then we have to strategize ourselves para hindi tayo makagastos ng ganong kalaki, kasi very vital yan pagdating sa consideration natin kung kukuha tayo ng mga property or not. It's because of kung yung biyahe natin na yon ay hindi naman siya nag-generate ng income, then we have to cut it out. But always remember as well that having debt is always, caution is the key. Kailangan natin lang pag-aralan siya ng maayos kung tama ba yung utang natin, because sa utang, we're talking about debt, there are two kinds of debt. First, good debts and the bad debts. Okay, good debts is that if nangutang tayo at nag-generate ng income yung inutang natin, that's a good debt. But the bad debt is that kung ang inutang natin ay hindi nag-generate ng income at it pulls us down sa ating expenses monthly, that is a bad debt, which we need to scrap that one. We just need to make a good math calculations on this. Second question, have you found a location? You have to look for a good location, because always remember, if you're going to buy a property, tingnan natin kaagad kung malapit ba siya sa any transportation hub. Meron ba siyang mga bus transportation or jeep transportation, and even the Philippines tricycle transportation, meron ba siya? Malapit ba siya doon sa mga hub na yon? So kailangan natin siya consider. Second is that growing population doon sa area na yon. Sa location na yon, madami bang population doon? Nagkataas ba ang mga population area doon? Madami bang mga nagmamigrate doon sa area na yun? Madami bang mga lumilipat doon sa area na yun? It's because of maganda yung locations? Dahil siya ay nakatabi sa mga factory area, o nakatabi siya sa mga business areas, commercial areas, buildings, and so on and so on. So is that business district? So if that is business district, that's a very good locations to consider. Okay, so you have to look on the growing populations. That's like what I have mentioned before sa the other video natin, that you have to look on the population growth. Kasi pagtaas ng population, pagganda sa real estate. And then malapit ba siya sa business hub? Malapit ba siya sa mga BPO doon? Malapit ba siya sa mga any other businesses? That's a very good thing to consider in choosing a location. Thirdly is that malapit ba siya sa mga groceries or sa mga shopping malls? Because nowadays, it is very important kung malapit siya sa groceries and shopping malls, kasi ibig sabihin, it will generate income to you as well. It's either pipiliin ng mga tenants na yung unit natin, it's because malapit siya sa ganitong mga areas, or madami mangungupahan din sa atin because malapit siya sa mga areas na ito. In other words, location is very vital in terms of real estate. And also, we have to consider as well if this is malapit pa siya sa mga decent schools, okay, mga hospital clinics, that's very important. Low crime rate ba sa area na yon, at saka increasing ba ang job market sa area na yon. That is very vital in terms of finding the location of your property to invest in. Third question, have you checked amenities offered? One of the reasons why I am very proud that I am with the SMDC, it's because of most of the projects that we have in SMDC are hotel-like lobbies and resort-like amenities. We have the fitness centers, we also have the swimming pool, sports areas, children's areas, ample parking areas, co-workers area, and training hall. For the info po, I am an international marketing partner of SMDC under MGM. I'm very proud with this group. It's because of they are the one who really motivates me. And also to Sir Badger, who always there to support us in lahat ng groups niya under ng Team Badger. Ay super sinuportahan kami. Maraming salamat. Fourth question, have you checked their property management and checked project strength? Do they have hotel-like lobbies, resort-style amenities? Do they have professional property management? Do they have professional leasing management? Do they offer flexible payment terms? How about the capital appreciation? Most affordable in the area, subject to appreciating value with the coming adjustment commercial development, high return on investment. Does it has already market due to nearby schools, offices, BPOs, hubs, and other commercials? Those are the strengths of the project which you have to consider always when choosing your own project and in the future that you're going to enter into real estate. Fifth question, have you secured a down payment? In the Philippines, it usually requires 5 to 20% down payment. Usually 5% down payment, it's like you can easily move into your property if you pay them 5% down payment, and the other 15% will be paid like amortization, direct payment through the developer, and the remaining 80 or 85% will be under the amortization or bank financing developing. Here's the good news, there are some developer and projects that do offer without that much of down payments. Like for instance, twin residences, which the TCP is 4.7 million at twin residences, and the only down payment here is the 15%, which payable in 6 to 7 months. Wow, it's long, huh? You only need to pay 25,000 reservation fee to lock in the price. So whatever the increase of that property, goods ka na doon, hindi ka na affected because of you have locked in the price already with your 25,000 pesos as your reservation. Your monthly payment here for 6 to 7 months is only 10,149 monthly. And this is a good property offer because this is in a prime location. And most of all is that if you're going to buy property, always consider the self-liquidating strategy. What does self-liquidating strategy mean? This means like generating funds from its own operations to repay the investment. Sample project, like for instance, twin residences, which is this is in Las Piñas. The total contract price is 4,700,000, and your client cash out is only 15%, which is 705,000 for the down payment. Now this is need to be paid for 6 to 7 months, right? So which you only need to pay 25,000, and then the other is 10,000 monthly for 6 to 7 months. Now, the remaining 85% can be self-liquidated through rental business. That's a good thing. Now, let's do the sample for the self-liquidating strategy. For that property will be 3,995,000. You can apply it for bank financing through PNB, BDO, China Bank, Security Bank, and other banks in the Philippines, which they will offer you might be 6% interest rate. And in-apply natin siya for about 25 years. So which means, for 25 years, you have 25,500 versus rental income. Now, the rental income in that area per month is about 46,000. There's a study there, guys. There's a fact that in that area, 46,000 is the rental income per month in any condominium units or property there in Las Piñas. Now, you have income of 46,000 against 25,500 for your monthly amortization. Meron ka pa naiiwan ng 20,500 and yun na yung pinaka cash flow mo doon. What if kinuha mo naman siya ng 20 years lang siya? Which means 29,000 versus rental income of 46,000. Because remember, you have income of 46,000, correct? Na meron kang ngayong naiiwan ng 17,000 for your cash flow. Now, what if ayaw mo ng 20 years, gusto mo pa mas mababa pa, 15 years. So, yung 34,000, so yung 15 years mo, meron kang babayaran sa bangko monthly na 34,500 versus rental income mo ng 46,000, still meron ka pa rin pang 11,500 na income monthly. Okay? And then, what if ayaw mo ng 15 years, gusto mo lang ng 10 years lang. So, yung 10 years mo, magbibill out ka sa bangko ng 45,000 versus rental income ng 46,000, which means meron ka may iwan na 1,000 na lang. Kung 5 years naman, yung amortization mo ay 78,000 versus rental income ng 46,000, may iwan sila ng 30,000 net mismo. Negative ka pa. Okay? Now, may suggestion. Huwag niyong kuhanin siya ng maikling taon. Kuhanin niyo siya the longest. Kuhanin siya pinakamatagal. Bakit? Kasi sa pinakamatagal, may napasok ka na income. Meron kang cash flow. May income ka. Ibig sabihin, kahit pa matagal yan, kumikita yung property mo. Yung property mo na iba, nagbabayad na nagbabayad. Yung mga dumirenta sa property mo. That's the good thing in real estate. The essence of self-liquidating strategy is that the client will only pay 15% only and the rest are self-liquidated na siya ng property mo. Okay, sixth question. Do you have the right interest rate? The interest rate on an investment property is generally higher than a traditional mortgage interest rate. If you do decide to finance your purchase, you need a low mortgage payment that won't eat into your monthly profits. You must know your interest. Like for instance here, we're going back now here to self-liquidating asset strategy. The bank will offer you 6 to 7%. So, saan nagpunta yung babayaran mo doon sa bangko? This 25,500 will be divided into first, principal, nung amount nung inutang mo sa bangko. Second, yung interest na babayaran mo sa bangko. Third is the tax ng property mo na ang bangko magbabayad niya sa government mismo natin. And lastly is the insurance. Insurance ng property mo. So, ibig sabihin, whatever mangyari sa property mo o mangyari sa buhay natin balang araw, bayad siya. Kung sakali man tayo mamatay balang araw, bayad yung property mo. Walang problemahin ang pamilya mo o mga anak mo o whoever na iyong beneficiaries because of bayad yung property mo, whatever happens. Yun ang laman ng mortgage. Yun ang laman ng bank financing. Nahati siya doon sa apat na yan. Sa principal, interest, tax, and insurance. Seventh question. This is very important. Do you have a property management? Property management, they are the one who will take good care of your property in terms of unit furnishing, leasing, tenancy management, and so on and so forth. Just like for instance here in SMDC, SMDC is a very good one because of the SMDC Good Stays who will take good care of your property. But what is SMDC Good Stays? SMDC Good Stays has a wide range of service packages that will allow you to monetize and enjoy your units hassle-free. Unit owners can avail up to 10% discount if they partner with us. If you're going to be rented out your property for a long-term lease, ang SMDC will be in charge in tenant search, contract preparation and documentation assistance, move-in and move-out assistance, liaison between tenant and the owner. So sila ang bahala dyan. Your property will be posted in Instagram, SMDC platform, Facebook, SMDC Good Stays, Penpad, and One Property. And if just in case that you're going to be rented out your unit in a daily basis, The property management will be in charge in tenant search, guest check-in and check-out services, guest booking, and housekeeping. And your property will be posted for marketing in Instagram, Airbnb, SMBC Good Stays, Booking.com, Agoda, Facebook, and so on and so forth. And if you don't like your property to be rented out in either long-term lease or short-term lease, and you just want to have it like for your personal use, single use, still property management still there that offer tenancy management, which they do offer services for key safekeeping, unit upkeep, repairs and maintenance, payment assistance, utilities, real property taxes, condo dues, insurance, fit out services, and so on and so forth. So these are the services that property management offers. 8th question: do you know your legal obligations? You must know your legal obligations. Rental owners need to be familiar with the landlord-tenant laws in their locale. This includes tenants' rights, your obligations regarding security deposits, lease agreements, eviction rules, cancellations of contract, fair housing rules, and more in order to avoid legal hassles. You need to know all those legalities, at least for your safety sa pagpaparenta mo. 9th question: do you know your returns? For every peso you have invested, what is your return on that money? Look for double-digit return of investment. Always remember that. If you're going to invest, always consider how much you're getting from that investment. That's very important for you to plan, and you need to have your foresight in planning in order to have more income. Like for instance, capital gains computation. Here in Twin Residences, your property is 4.7 times 10%. On your first year, your property gained 470,000. So 470,000 plus the TLP. So 10% of the TLP of that amount is 470,000. So let's add it up, the TLP. So it's gonna be like 5,170,000. On your first year, we'll add again the 10%. So the property mo, tumubo na agad siya ulit. Meron ulit siyang capital gain na 5.687 million. Now, on your third year, times 10% interest again, so meron ka nang tumubo na 6,255,700. On your fourth year, times 10 ulit na interest, so you will have 6,881,270. On your fifth year, meron ka ulit na 10% interest, meron ka ulit capital gain na 7,569,397. So which means, in the span of 5 years, meron ka ngayon na tinubo or kinita sa property mo na 2,869,397 plus the total list price mo na 4.7 million. Your investment worth on your 5th year will cost you 7,569,397. Let's deduct the TLP, the total list price, that 4.7 million. Your resale profit of your property on your 5th year will be 2,869,397. Ganun siyang kaganda sa real estate. That's why I'm encouraging everyone to do the real estate investments, because this is very easy way for all of us to gain more money and to gain millions in the future. 10th question: are you ready to buy for your investment to achieve your massive cash flow and unlimited income? If your answer is yes, then contact now your agents or any mentor that will guide you into your investments. I'm sure they're willing to assist you. Now, to those who do not have agents, just drop a message below or personal message me or phone me up, then I will be assisting you guys. I hope you have learned a lot in this video. Once again, I am Rich Londons, your content creator. By the way, if you are on YouTube, please smash that red button and subscribe now, please. But if you are in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest, please smash the follow button, please. See you next time.